Hi. Today I would like to talk about being receptive to guidance. How often are we receiving guidance and we're not even aware of it? It is so easy to be distracted from the world issues and problems and what's going on at home and what's going on in work or our neighborhoods or our community or out in the world, and to miss the guidance that's being given to us. Everyone out there has guides and guardians and angels and spirit animals and fairies and dragons and all kinds of divine beings that are supporting you on your journey, that are guiding you, including loved ones from the other side and family members that want you to know that they're okay and they're still with you and wanting to give you advice and guidance on your journey. But how often do we miss those signs? How often do we not receive the information that they're trying to provide us? Angels love to communicate with us through numbers, series of numbers. Have you ever waken up in the middle of the night and noticed the numbers on the digital clock and they keep repeating? You keep seeing them on the driver's license in front of you or on your receipt at the grocery store, or the number just pops up and it keeps reminding you of this same series of numbers, and you're like, I don't get why I keep seeing 129. What does that mean? Well, angels talk to us in numbers. They share with us information. It's how they communicate with us. And we can find out what those numbers mean online or through books or lots of different resources. Just know when you continue to see numbers, it's probably the angelic kingdom communicating with you. Or when you find a feather on your doorstep or in your car or in your home, it's typically a sign that either one of the animal kingdoms, the birds, are communicating, or the angels want to talk to you, or finding coins around can be a loved one speaking to you, or someone from the angelic kingdom sharing information. How do we get messages? How do we receive messages? Well, there's lots of different ways. We could be asking a question in our mind. We could be pondering an issue or a problem and we're trying to find a solution, and we're running all these scenarios in our mind all day long trying to seek an answer. And maybe before we lay down to go to sleep that night, we ask the question in our mind and ask for guidance and direction. And somewhere in our sleep and our dreams, we receive an answer. Or we get up the next day and we're taking a shower and it's like this answer pops into our head that we never considered or even thought of. Or we're driving that day to go run an errand or to go to work or to meet someone, and all of a sudden there's this epiphany of, oh, that's the answer. Well, it's because they're talking to you. They're trying to give you guidance and direction. They're giving you information to consider. We also receive messages through music and songs. Have you ever asked a question and then listened to the next song on the radio, or saw a commercial that was like, wow, that's the answer that I'm looking for, or had an answer out there, and you go to the grocery store and the two people next to you in line are having a conversation and you're like, that's the answer to my question. That's what I've been seeking. Those things just don't happen. They're planned. They're put in place for you to receive the answer. You just have to be open and receptive to how that guidance comes in. Could be a conversation next to you. Could be a commercial on a side of a semi. Could be something on the TV or the radio. Could be somebody comes up and just says something to you in random and you're like, wow, where did that come from? That's an answer to my question. That's what I've been searching for. Or you open a book to a page and there's the answer that you've been seeking. Or some small child comes up to you in the sweetest way and tells you something really off track, and you're like, that's my answer. That's what I've been looking for. Or it comes to you in meditation or through guidance. Know that they are communicating with us all the time. And are you being perceptive? Are you listening to those messages, or are you distracted? Take some time every day to be present in the moment, to be mindful of what's happening around you, to pay attention to what's being said to you, or you're listening to, or you're looking at, because there may be answers in all of these things. My name is Vialet Rayne, and I am the magical creator of Discover Your Spiritual Gifts. I have a center in Littleton, Colorado, and I hope someday that I get to meet you in person, or that I see you soon in the center. If not, please have a magical, joyful day. And I hope that you will keep checking out our videos and our information that we're providing on our platforms. Thanks so much, and have a blessed day.
Discover connection, awaken sacredness, become empowered. Come experience a difference at Discover.